Hey guys, so today I am going to be reacting to the Witcher Season 2 trailer. Um, I have always wanted to do TV shows, like just a quick little thing. I actually initially started off, my first ever content that I made, my first piece of content was a review, not really a review, it was like a predictions for the Winx saga show. Sorry, my glasses are a little bit foggy. So it was predictions for the Winx saga, and I posted it on my Patreon, and I actually need to do a follow up video to it. But I initially started off reviewing TV shows, even though I was always going to review K pop as well and do like other things. I just kind of do whatever I want. I don't really have one thing that it's supposed to be targeted for my channel. So, that being said, I am just trying to figure out how I want to react to shows because I feel like sitting there and doing like a live reaction, although that could be really fun, like maybe for a finale, I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. Um, it does seem tedious, and just the way that I consume my TV shows, it wouldn't make sense for me to sit there and like do a reaction because I just like to be like very much so comfortable in watching a show in my house by myself, and like pause and I do other things and I'll like search actors up or whatever. So I don't know. So I don't think that would be the best way for me or like the most comfortable. But I also don't think that the best thing is to do if like my thoughts at the end of the season, because the way my memory works, I forget things so quickly that I would just miss out on so much if I did that. But at the same time, my opinion changes about shows. I think I've gotten a little better about like being like giving shows a chance instead of being like, oh, it's just gonna be like so bad or whatever. But yeah, my opinions change about shows. That's another reason why. But honestly, if I'm watching a show all the way through, more than likely it has to be good to some extent, I would assume, to me at least. So, The Witcher is coming back. I'm so excited that to see everybody. I watched the movie. What was the movie called? They released a movie over the summer, and it was like, it wasn't. Was it Gerald? Yeah, it. No, but he trained the little boy that became him, like the Witcher, this Witcher we know. The animated movie was so good. Like I was really impressed. I just watched it because I was needing Witcher crumbs so badly, and I might go and read the book. I don't know. Um, but anyways, I was needing Witcher crumbs so badly, so I went to watch the animated thing, and I ended up loving it. And I love the one sorceress that was in there as well. She was really interesting. So yeah, I'm so excited for The Witcher to come back. My favorite character is Yennefer, of course. Like, there's just like that's the only right answer. So let's watch this trailer. I'm gonna assume she's not gonna be in it as much. I guess Netflix understands her power because she's like it's been more of Henry Cavill and the girl that plays Siri that I've seen in press and photos and stuff as far as promotion. So it seems like they're trying to like hide her a little bit, or maybe she's just like not in the season that much. I don't think that's true though. But anyways, let's get into it. I just hope the show keeps getting renewed because I think this is probably my favorite sci-fi television show out right now. Oh, sorry, this isn't even sci-fi. This is fantasy. Sorry, but this is just within that genre of things. It's my favorite thing to come out overall, and Dune and this has been like the best things I've seen that have captivated me, at least. Like I can't say like it's the best thing I've seen because it's subjective, but um yeah, I mean, I've been watching some other things. I just started the 4400 show. I don't know how I feel about that. I haven't been on the CW in so long. The last thing I watched on the CW, I tried to get into Batgirl, but it just never worked. I might get back into it just because of, well, yeah. Anyways, uh, the last thing that I watched on the CW was, um, the show with China Anne McClain. Was it Black Lightning? And then like, and then it got like canceled, and I was like, okay. And I didn't finish the final season of it because I was just like mad that it got canceled. And I think her character ends up like exploding or something. So I was just like, yeah, I'm definitely not watching it. So that kind of made me really mad. And before that, I wasn't watching anything on the CW. The last thing that I had watched on the CW was like The Flash season 2. And that's when I was in like, I don't know how old I was when The Flash season 2 was out. Maybe like 20 or something. I don't know, but anyways, no, I was like 19. But anyways, the Flash season 2 just went downhill after that, and then I was super into Arrow when it came out because that was like kind of the beginning of it a little bit, like the resurgence. And that show came out. I don't even remember how old I was when that show came out because that show has been on for the longest time. And if it's still on, that is crazy. And that's another reason why I was so mad. I'm sorry I'm going on a tangent because this should be The Witcher, but it's another reason I was mad that Black Lightning got canceled because Arrow is still on television. But whatever. Whatever. But this is not that video. And I may also start to do video reviews of Young Justice because I've been watching that, and I know a lot of people have like mixed feelings about it, but ooh, that last episode, yeah. And those little ending credits are so cute. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Sorry guys, I get distracted easily. So my favorite character, let's get back to this. My favorite character is Yennefer. I'm so excited for The Witcher. Might get into the books or any graphic novels they have because yeah, it's great to see Henry Cavill in this role because I guess we probably may not ever see him as Superman again. Yeah, which is unfortunate because I think he was really great as Superman. But yeah, let's get into it because I'm getting distracted again.
Something has changed, girl.
Geralt. I said Gerald. Geralt. I hope they get him a better wig this season.
Maybe it's the end of days. I've lived through 3 supposed end of days. It's all horseshit.
I love all the creatures and stuff. Like, I just love this show.
None of us will have any peace.
Okay, might I add, like, one small thing that makes me upset in, like, sci-fi and fantasy shows? Oh, crap, let me plug my computer in. And I knew it was dying before I even did this, so I don't know why I didn't plug it in. Okay, but one thing that makes me mad in sci-fi and fantasy shows is when they have, like, these aliens and stuff, and they're just, like, humans with makeup on, but it's not even a lot of makeup, and they just look really human, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, like, I get that sometimes, but I also want to see creatures, like, I want to see stuff. Don't be boring. I hate that. Like, but yeah, I've been watching Foundation recently, and those little creatures on the ship that like watch them while they sleep, and they're like females. I'm like, what are they? I want to know more about them. They keep giving me all these stories about dawn, dusk, and day, and I'm like, no, I want to know about those women siren-looking things because they look cool. I don't care about dawn and them anymore, honestly. Can somebody just get rid of them already? But anyways, the last episode was the best episode that came out. The one that came out last Friday, that was my favorite episode so far. Yeah, anyways, let's get back into this. My laptop is plugged in now. So, Yennefer! Good thing I paused it there. Ooh, more creatures. Goodness, she looks like so much older now. So crazy. Awesome, awesome. Yennefer. So it looks like, and I hope it doesn't happen because I don't know if this has even been renewed or even speculations of renewal for season 3. But it just looks like Yennefer is going to be apart from them for a majority of the season. I'm not sure, because maybe they're just showing these teasers are just from a few episodes and not the entire season. But it looks like she's going to be apart from them and then they're going to have some kind of reuniting. But I really hope it's not too long because I cannot deal with that arc of like people being apart. If it happens, I just need it to be one episode and then they're together. I hate when they make it go for so long and then all these things happen because these people aren't together basically, and then they're like barely miss each other at a certain spot. And I'm like, I can't even enjoy the show because I'm on edge. But so hopefully she gets to them soon. I need them all together as a family. Okay. Seems like we're gonna be incorporating a lot of new characters and characters from the last season still. Although I do have to add, it's gonna be great to see Geralt and Ciri together. Oh my god! He was so funny last season. He was perfect. December 17th. It's like a perfect little Christmas present from Netflix. Netflix, you guys have been kind of making me question you in the past year because, HBO's been releasing a lot of great things. They're starting to really rack up their content, and Hulu as well. And I was just kind of like, besides, no, You was really good. You was good. Squid Game was good. Okay, Netflix. So Squid Game, I was like, wow. So you released something new that was actually like a phenomenon again. Okay, good for you. But yeah, I can't wait for The Witcher, and I guess, well, no, Hawkeye will be out before this. Okay, so I can't wait for that. Um, yeah, I don't really know what to say off of the. This is the official trailer. Okay. Yeah, so I will maybe review it. Like, I don't know. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this show, but I saw that they did the Witcher Con thing, and that was really cool as well. And I don't really know anything much about the lore of this universe. I know it's like a not an American novel or series, whatever. So it's all very, very interesting, and I cannot wait for this. And then I can't wait for the House of Dragon next year. Those are the things that I'm looking forward to as far as fantasy, and then also the Lord of the Rings series. Amazon has some kind of fantasy series coming out, and honestly, they keep releasing all these teasers for it, and I'm just like, okay, where's the show? But hopefully it's good. They need to bring back Carnival Row. Oh my gosh, I'm waiting for Carnival Row, Netflix. I don't want to see any of this mess. Although 000 was good, and what else did I like from them? I liked 000, and I liked the cartoon show with the girl from Brand Cherry Brand Flavor and Alita. That was good with the guy from Better Call Saul also. And then and I liked Upload. Where's Upload? Where is Carnival Row? Where's Carnival Row and Upload? I did not really care for the one with Logan Lerman and the older actor. I think that everybody was great in it except the one guy from I don't know, he's from like I don't know, it's not Will and Grace. He's from something like that and I was just like, okay. Um yeah, the one about the Holocaust and what's his the character ended up being spoiler, he ended up being one of the he ended up being like a Nazi in the end and I was like I was just there for Logan Lerman, so I don't really think I like the series that much though. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on The Witcher. Out of all the shows, and Netflix has been throwing a lot of fantasy series at us. I guess did The Warrior Nun get renewed? So if you guys don't watch Melina Pendulum, or some people may know her as like Princess Wikis, she has a really great video on The Warrior Nun, and yeah, it's just really interesting. And just like Ava as a she kind of dissects Ava as a character overall, and yeah, I think that how I felt about the Warrior Nun was just like whelmed, which isn't bad. Usually I'm like underwhelmed. For some reason, I feel like people liked Cursed more than the Warrior Nun, and like I get it. I feel like what Cursed lacked, like the Warrior Nun had, and vice versa. Like I don't know, something about the Warrior Nun was kind of like fun, and then they had the little the girls that were fighting, and then they had the one main nun girl. I feel like I enjoyed it more, and I was more sucked into it and watching it more than I was with Cursed. So I don't know, and the CGI on Cursed was kind of crazy. Like I don't know what was happening there, and that scene when she was fighting those wolves. But so I guess the word I heard it got renewed for a second season. I don't know if it did. I will. Oh, but you know what? I did see the like director or whatever. People were saying that the one girl should be. I don't know. There was just some controversy with him, and he was talking about the characters as far as their sexuality. So his response was just interesting. And I think I was kind of like, oh boy, I don't know what the second season would look like if it does get a second season. So, yeah. Cursed, I don't think that got picked up for a second season. Not sure. And then I enjoyed Shadow and Bone. Okay? When I was watching it, I was so skeptical. This is why I don't want to make reviews because let me tell you, up until like the last half of the season, or even like maybe the last 2 or 3 episodes, I was talking so much crap about Shadow and Bone. I just did not like it. I was like, but I was watching, so obviously I liked it. But my boyfriend was like, I want to watch this, and like he never picks shows like that. I was like, what? You want to watch Shadow and Bone? And then I was like, all right, I'll watch it. And I was like, I hate this. Like, I hate the way the pacing is. I hate the way they're doing the world building. It just doesn't make sense to a normal TV viewer, and it made me mad. It made me mad because I feel like these days, the way they make these shows when they adapt them, they're trying to do is make it make sense to the average viewer. And Shadow and Bone was really one of those shows where it felt like reading the book would have really been an advantage while watching it, and there were some really interesting aspects of it, the Grishaverse, I guess you call it, and I really do like the girl that plays the main character. Although I do find Alina a bit boring as protagonist. Can we just like end this thing where we make these boring protagonists and then we make all of the side characters way more interesting and like it doesn't make sense because people on Twitter were literally shipping the crows. I think that's what they are, right? And I was too, like Inej, and the whole time I'm like, Inej is out here throwing swords and flying out from the ceiling, and she literally put a dagger in, what is his name? I don't know, Kiergan? Is that the dark one? His heart. Like, she outsold everybody, even Alina, unfortunately, but I can't make the music not pop, so Yeah, I'm tired of that trope of like, same thing happened in The Warrior Nun. I thought Ava was so annoying. Like, and she wasn't even boring. That's the thing. Ava wasn't even boring because she was interesting because she was super naive coming out of the uh the orphanage, and then all that stuff happened, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting. And she was kind of like spunky a little bit, and she didn't really listen. But then it started to become annoying because she started to not listen when she really needed to listen and when it was beneficial for her. And she would just do stupid things and do whatever she wanted when she had this huge power and responsibility, but she didn't care. And I'm tired of the I'm tired of that kind of character. Can we get a female character that wants to save the world? That just leans into it. I know they do it with female and male characters, like, and they have to find their way and they have to train and do all this, but nothing's wrong with like a character that's just so ready to like follow their destiny, basically. Although, speaking of destiny, for example, Siri, she is very willing to accept her destiny, as well as Yennefer and everyone in the show. But in the first season, they kind of not really talk a lot about. They play with kind of you still following your destiny, but doing it in your own way and on your own terms. And I really like that for Siri's character. Just kind of like the journey she goes on in the first season. So I feel like that was what they were saying about destiny overall. And that was really interesting. Like, yeah, maybe you don't have to do like the way all these people want you to do it. You can do it the way you want to do it, and also not ignore it and do stupid things and just kind of be oblivious to the fact that all these people around you are literally suffering, and that you be the catalyst to change that, but yet you're not doing anything. That's just also like self-awareness, and it's just kind of makes me think, why are you the protagonist again? So yeah, let's have like cool protagonists again, maybe, you know. But yeah, that's all I want to say. I kind of obviously rambled on and on. I hope everybody enjoyed their Halloween, and Thanksgiving is coming up soon. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you guys for watching so much. Bye.